We all love to soak up that summer sun. It feels good. We crave it from the pool to the park, everything in between. Our skin, though, can really take a hit this time of year. So today we're sending up the SOS, identifying 3 common problems and 3 solutions for your summer skin woes. Esthetician, the lovely Lisa Richards, is here with her recommendations, and I told her if I can have skin that looks half as good as hers, I will listen and follow every single word you say. Obviously, we can't totally avoid the sun. That would be the grand goal, but you say there is hope.
There is hope, absolutely. Incidental sun exposure happens, but there's lots we can do.
We've got 3 common problems, as I said. Set up the problem for us, and please do provide a solution. Dry and dull skin. I felt this second week of June. I could already see a difference in the texture and the feel of my skin.
Yeah, the change in the season brings it on. We start to get more oil production and sweat, and so that draws moisture from the skin, accumulates dead skin cells, so we need to exfoliate and hydrate.
Okay.
But you want to do so gently, non-irritating. Some methods are more so than others. So that's where enzymes are ideal because they just digest the dead skin and don't peel deeper.
What's an enzyme exactly?
Enzymes, they're all fruit derivatives, so commonly they're going to be from papaya or pineapple. They can be in mask form, they can be in a cleanser. Masks are great though because then you massage it away. Europeans do that a lot more in a gommage. So we massage it away and it just grabs those dead cells to smooth it and leave a more even tone.
And it's gentle, as you emphasize.
Very
not going
gentle.
to burn the skin or irritate the skin.
Yeah.
You like this one?
Yeah, I love this one because it's packed with hydration and antioxidants. It's safe really for anyone, very non-irritating, and it uses the papaya and the pineapple enzyme. So we just leave it on for a little bit. Steam activates enzymes, so I do it in the shower.
Nice, when it's hot and can really sink into your pores. Something about putting fruit on my face just sounds like a good idea.
You don't want raw fruit. You want it done.
Yes, but it just sounds, you say papaya, you say mango, I think, yes, soothing. It's going to do something lovely. All right, the next category, I can speak from the wrong end too, with full expertise. Sunspots. I want to ask you though, how are sunspots different, or are they different than, say, age spots?
Well, with all of the above, we don't really see little kids get those spots coming up sooner. And though summer happens, and aside from pregnancy, someone gets a spot up, that spot didn't happen last week, or it wasn't created last week.
Okay.
They start coming up with age, or they're more sun-induced. And in all the scenarios, the skin is getting a signal to produce that pigment as kind of a defense mechanism.
So in all the scenarios of pigmentation, so you referenced pregnancy, I can speak to pregnancy mask, and melasma and freckles, and those all kind of fit under the same, different, but under the same umbrella.
Of hyperpigmentation.
Of hyperpigmentation. What do we do, especially when we're in the middle of summer and we know the heat and the sun just inflames it? Well,
especially in the summer, we don't want to be slow and steady as the way to go. We don't want to jump into the heavy treatments that we really would reserve more for fall. So in the summertime, we want to have natural pigment lighteners, but also if we have pigment inhibitors, we've got a much more complex approach.
All right, and she threw this term out to me during the commercial break, and I had never heard this before in all of my skin research, and I have done my due diligence. What's a pigment inhibitor?
Inhibitors, totally safe in any of the products for anyone, but it intercepts, their chemicals that intercept that hormonal message that signal the skin to produce that melanin and send it to the surface as a reaction. So whether that's the heat from the sun, it feels the trauma, or the overactive hormones in pregnancy that are, we all have the same amount of melanin producing cells, but some times times of life or people have more reactivity.
Yes, we do. So it's like putting up a hand.
Yes.
You like this product?
I like this because it contains, you kind of get a 2-for-1. It contains a retinol, so not during pregnancy, but also the pigment lighteners, all natural pigment lighteners, not using a bleaching, any of that.
And you said slow and steady wins the race. How soon can you start to see or expect to see results from a product like this?
Usually within a month. You want to just start that into your skincare routine before you would do a treatment, because you would be surprised how much difference you can see just from the product first. And maybe you have deeper pigment that serum may not get to, and that's what might require a laser photofacial.
And can you use this consistently until you see results, or is it a few weeks?
With natural ones, you can use it consistently. With bleaching, you have to kind of do it periodically.
Rotate. All right, we're taking note of this. Third and final category, we've all been there, no matter how hard we try to avoid the sunburn. Obviously, sunscreen is a huge preventative measure we should be using on the daily. We know that. In the event of a burn, though, when maybe our best efforts are squashed, how can we step in and offer ourselves some relief?
Yeah, it happens. So sunburns are a a trauma to the skin, but what's done is done. So then we look at how do we help our cells repair and function in a more healthy way. So then we're looking at vitamin C is really great, topical vitamin C, because that helps with, it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, brightening the skin, but also helps with cell repair when it penetrates into the skin.
So when you feel that burn, pile on the vitamin C in what, like a serum form?
Serums, yeah, but because we get a better penetration there, it has to go lower into the skin and have a good delivery. And then this product has an aloe extract to soothe. Also a copper complex, and that's great for cell regeneration and repair. And then it has anti-itch and anti-irritant botanicals. So we're getting, you can do it post-treatment, post-sunburn, any of it, and it will soothe it, but also help the cells get going in a healthy way again. You've explained it so well. 3 skin scenarios that so many women can relate to, and nice to know there is help out there in the form of these products and in the form of Lovely Lisa, as I'm just now nicknamed you, and we'll call you forevermore. Where can we get more advice from you? Well, you can find me on Instagram at skin.boss, and I have a link in my profile there to my website, which have the products and so on. You're sharing tips and advice all the time over there. We will link you to her from our website too, just to make it easy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.